how can the rest of us cope?
Well, let me tell you exactly what the situation is. There are some countries around the world that are considering bringing in rules saying that you can only travel if you've been vaccinated. These aren't in place yet, but there are countries that are actively floating this idea and proposing it. And in that case, it will be important for people from the UK to be able to show whether or not they've been vaccinated in order to travel. And so we're working with countries around the world on the basis for this and how that vaccine certification can happen in a way that can be assured. Because obviously, you know, if you're a country that's saying you can only come in if you've had a vaccine, you'd want to have confidence that the person saying they've had a vaccine has had a vaccine. And we want Brits to be able to travel to those countries. And therefore enable Brits to be able to demonstrate their vaccine status. And so that sort of vaccine certification is something that we're talking to our international counterparts about. You know, it is, and there's people who are arguing that that is the right way to have safe global travel again once, you know, because obviously that's very restricted at the moment, and that's obviously an important piece of work.
What, just briefly, because I know you're about to, we need to let you go, but what of the having to prove your vaccination status, not to access government services, but to access services provided by the private sector? Do I need a vaccine passport to go to the pub when they open?
That we do not have plans to do that. As I say, there is this international work going on because of the, you know, because if other countries require that, we want to allow Brits to be able to travel to those countries in the same way that for parts of sub-Saharan Africa you need to have a yellow fever certificate. I know I've got a crumpled old yellow fever certificate from when I last travelled to sub-Saharan Africa. So that is these things have happened and still happen in parts of the world, and obviously we'd want to be able to facilitate that sort of vaccine certification, but it isn't anything we're planning to introduce here.